I've been freelancing full-time in Ghana for 6 years, and every year I create a video updating and talking about what I've learned, my biggest perspectives, and this video will not be different. Freelancing is not child's play, it's for the mentally strong. Let's get straight to this video. Welcome, my name is Rick. I talk about freelancing and making money online. Subscribe, like, comment, share, whatever. Let's get straight into this video. Every year has been different. I've just watched my 5 years freelancing video and I gave lots of gems in that video, and this sit year is very different. I've gained a whole new perspective on so many things in my sit year freelancing. A lot of new things have happened. I taught students from ALX Code Train Factory online about freelancing. I had classes with over 500 students in some of them. So I've experienced a lot in my sit year freelancing full time. This is going to be more like a conversation and less like a scripted video. So we're going to have a chat. It's me and you chatting about freelancing and what you can pick up from this video. So I call freelancing the stock market of jobs. If you're on low risk, go for 9 to 5. You get what you expect. You can go to work, put in a shift, go home, relax, do it again, maybe invest some of your earnings. Low volatility, you know what you're getting. Freelancing is more in the middle because income is not that stable. You can make a lot, you can make nothing. That's the way it is. So it's medium risk, but it has a much higher upside than a regular 9 to 5. Then if you want to go to high risk in terms of the job market, then that goes into those who gamble professionally, the day traders, and tech founders. It's high risk to found your own tech company because you need to put money in there and hope it blows up, and lots of people fail. So that's what it is. Freelancing is somewhere in the middle between these two classes. Now, the biggest thing I've realized in my sit year freelancing is money management. This is why I've created an account on TikTok called Freelance and Finance, where I talk a lot about investing and options to invest in and how to manage your money, because this is a theme I've slowly settled in my sit year of freelancing. Freelancer A could make $100,000 in 5 years. Freelancer B could make $50,000 in 5 years. But if freelancer B handles his money better than A, he'll get a much higher return than what the $100,000 guy got. So even if you don't have a lot of money, it's good to have the knowledge. Because me personally, when I started freelancing, I didn't invest anything. I was just saving. I got to a point I had thousands of dollars in my wife's, thousands of dollars in my Payoneer account. I was not investing. I didn't want to hear it. The only investment I did was achieved by Petra. But even that one, I was testing the waters. Every investment, I test the waters with something small. And then when I trust, then I increase what I invest in. So if I had known what I know now, 5 years ago, I would have been hundreds of thousands of cedis richer by now, you know. And that's why they say knowledge is power. Everybody, not just freelancers, everybody should be educated on investing and options. And I'm happy to see that there are lots of finance creators on TikTok, on YouTube, who educate the public on these things, on types of investments, ways to grow your money, how to manage money. Like, it's getting more popular because when I started freelancing, this was not in my algorithm at all. So as you can see on my channel right here, I talk a lot about finance stuff as well, because I've said everything that I've needed to say about freelancing. When I create videos, I make sure they stand the test of time. So sometimes I look at the statistics and I see that a video I created 3-4 years ago, people are still watching, because I choose the words carefully and make sure they can stand the test of time, and I don't need to repeat myself. I see lots of content creators, they create the video and the same type of video, they create it again, they create it again. I can't do that. So now I'm looking more about finance, educating people on how to grow the little or the much that they have. So yes, freelance and finance go hand in hand. That is the truth. That is one thing I've come to realize. You have to make the most out of what you have. There are so many things that we do unknowingly that throws away money or that leaks money from our wallets. And we cannot lie, in this world, money is very important. It is very important. No matter how much people lie to themselves, money is important. And to me, I'm not one of those people who will say, invest every single money you make. Delay your satisfaction. Do not eat out. Do not buy food. Do not order. Never do that. Eat curry every day and invest everything. So in 20 years, you enjoy. I don't do that. My favorite saying is, it is all about balance. You need balance. You should enjoy life. Life is only once. You know, your 20s once, you're in your 30s once, you're in your 40s once. So you should appreciate every moment of your life, and it needs money to do that. But at the same time, you should invest for tomorrow. So it's all about balance. Never invest all your money and never use all your money to chill. Both sides are stupid in different ways. It is all about balance, but you should be aware of the investment options. Because even if you are 20 years and you can save or invest 100 cedis every month, if it is 10%, in 20 years, it compounds to this, which is much more than you can imagine. So I've summarized my knowledge into 3 key tips after my 6 years of freelancing full-time. And the first is, you should watch my How to Start Freelancing 7-step video. It's one of my best videos. I've taken my time to explain each step you should take if you're interested in freelancing. I've broken it down to 7 steps, and that is one video I recommend for anyone who wants to start freelancing to watch. It has less than 100 views. When my freelance videos don't do too well, it doesn't really encourage me to create more, because what's the point? It takes hours to script and shoot and push it out there. So if it doesn't have many views, it means people are not really interested. That's the first one. My second key tip is invest in yourself. This is something that I always wish I did more at the beginning, but you should be someone who loves to consume knowledge. I actually do it unknowingly because I watch lots of videos, I read books, you know, I've paid for courses on Udemy, I've bought a business course and got a certificate for it. So, but there's a mentality around here that when they ask you to pay for a class or pay for consultation, people are like, what's the meaning of that? People are really unwilling to pay for that kind of knowledge, but they're willing to pay for pizza, for jollof, for fried rice. And someone is selling a masterclass for 100 cedis where you can ask all your questions. Then people are like, that's too much, I'd rather learn on my own. But when it's food, you will not say, oh, I'd rather cook this food on my own to save money, you know. So that mentality has to shift. The reason why I don't do phone calls, I don't give my number out, is because me, if I'm to talk one-on-one, I will charge you. That's the truth. And I don't want to charge, because when I work with Ghanaians or Ghanaian companies, I feel some way to charge, because I'm used to charging in dollars, and I cannot charge Ghanaian people in dollars like that. I feel some way. So, but if you want to talk to me one, I will charge you. And if you are willing to pay, fine. If not, fine. I've been thinking about this a lot. Like, if I knew the exact things to do, the niche to go into that will give you $10,000 a month, would I come and sit in front of the camera and say, hey, this is what you do, you can make $10,000 a month easily? The answer is no, I will not do that. It's senseless. Companies, restaurants have secret recipes. They don't go and tell everyone the secret recipe. So I will not tell you exactly what I'll do or what I do to make that kind of money. I will just guide you along the line so you can find your own way. That is the free version. But a paid version will be much more detailed. That's just the way life is. So basically, what I'm saying is, invest in yourself. Buy books, watch videos, grow your knowledge, and your future self will thank you for it. And a final tip, as a freelancer, the final advice I can give to you is constantly approach people. This thing I even have problem with. These days, most of my clients are from people who see my profile and they come to me. But to go out to people and send emails, send DMs, say, hey, do you need this? This can help you in this way. I would like to give you a free sample. It is a lot of work. I'm trying to crack the code for an outreach that doesn't require too much effort, but can give me high returns and can give me quality leads. Find ways to reach out to people. There are people who need you, but they do not know it yet until you explain their problem to them and they realize that yes, you can provide a solution. And since you're in Africa, you can charge much less than what the average US people will charge for that service. So reach out to people, be constant. People always complain about, oh, freelancing is hard. I always ask them one question: how many people do you reach out to in a day? There are people in America that reach out to as many as 100 people every single day, 50 people every single day. They get bounced. Yeah, I reach out to so many people, I get bounced like 95% of the time. And 5%, they're like, okay, I would like to hear more, how much you charge. And then even out of that 5%, maybe 4 people may end up saying, no, I'm not interested. So it's a numbers game. You miss every shot you don't shoot. So you should reach out to people who you feel need your service. You can use prompts, can have a conversation with AI about it. That is why I do. This is the region I'm in. Think critically, analyze pros and cons, and give me, if a rating out of 10, what the demand for my service is. Then ChatGPT or Claude can help you with that, or Perplexity. They can help you. AI is there, it can help you with analysis. And I use AI a lot for my stock and my ETF and my investment analysis. So yes, I've decided to create a community, Freelance and Finance. It's on Telegram, so I'll leave the link in the description. You can join that community and you can have access, and you can send me messages there. I'll reply, because a lot of people are asking for a number, and I'm always like, I don't share my number because I'm a very, very busy person. So you can join that community. I want to build a community of people who want to be better, get more money, learn more, get relevant information, because we're in a world where there's so much slop out there. We have so much information out there that is irrelevant. You open Twitter, so much negativity, so much negative news. This one is dead, this one is this one has shot this one, like so much bad news. Easy to be distracted, and you end up scrolling, and before you know, you spent hours just scrolling and not learning. So you can join the community, you can chat. If you have any questions, I will answer you there. And yeah, so if you've made it to the end of this video, thank you. I never expected to get 1,000 subscribers. Like, I look at my subscriber count growing, and it's actually incredible. Thank you to each and every one of you. I appreciate you a lot. And yeah, if you want to reach out to me, just join the community on Telegram and you can ask any question. But until then, see you on the next video. Take care. Peace.